Alright, so this is a little hard to see. Some of your animals are going to be easier to see the back muscles on than others. This is one of the tough ones. So if you get a tough one like this, go to the armpit. We all know how in ourselves our lats show off in our armpits. So let that do the work for you. There it is. Alright, so sometimes you need to almost have an extra hand for this. But you can lift up on the edge of the lat here and come along just like that. Oh no, I didn't mean you had the extra hand. Now keep your eyes on this as you go so you don't pick up anything else by mistake.
That armpit was familiar. Whose animal is this?
This is the Barry rat. This is kind of hard, it's falling over as I'm going. See how thin that is? So you got to be careful as you go. And we're basically just going right under the edge of the latissimus dorsi as it goes up. And then when we put it back down, just like you saw at the pectoral group, just that little bit of work shows the border much nicer. Also, of course, you can see a danger right along here. That's why you always have to keep your eyes open as you're doing this. Notice how much thicker it is right here. That's the serratus ventralis. Here we're starting to see an erector spinae muscle we'll be looking at later on, or one of the muscles that we looked at when we go into the erector spinae group. There's serratus dorsalis with its nice myotomal pattern. So you can see it's a little closer to the lat here, so if you're working this way and not careful, you could pick up and damage this muscle. So always look where you're going. All right, now the next thing we want to get to is our Spinotrapezius, which is right here. It's a very thin little muscle, and it's right on top of the latissimus dorsi. It's going to have kind of a shingling feel, just like your pectoral group did. And we just lift it up, make sure where you're cutting is the actual border, and you're not cookie cutting a border to make it look like what you thought it should look like. Of course, this is a good time to have your pictures open to where you're working on, right? If you haven't got them already. And then again, once you sit that back down, you can see those borders much nicer. It's nice and clear. Really no confusion as you're looking at the two muscles. Later on, we'll get up in here and begin separating all these other muscles out, but that's something I think we'll be doing on Tuesday more so. So this is just a taste for what you're going to be doing with separating out muscles, doing the upper back and the chest today. You need to do a lot of muscle reviewing over the weekend or Monday night after your exam, because Tuesday is going to be an explosion of superficial muscle separations. And hopefully even a few deep muscles, but if not, we'll do those on Thursday.
We have to do that in both sides?
Yeah. It's no wonders of bilateral symmetry, but you only have two sides.